Hello there everybody and welcome to Hand of Fate, a new series on the channel, and I must say this game is absolutely amazing. I've played it for about half an hour and yeah, I love it, and I think you guys are going to love it too. It's a game that's sort of a mix of genres. You've got like a tabletop game meets collectible card game meets dungeon crawler, with a dash of Fable and Batman Arkham Asylum combat. Yeah, it might sound weird, but please join me in the first episode where we're going to go through the tutorial, and if you watch this, you'll understand exactly what I mean by a mixture of genres. So let's start Hand of Fate.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
Check out this guy's skills. How good is he at cards? I won't want to play poker against him. Anyway, let's go.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. You remember the Jack of Dust? He still awaits your challenge.
Okay, so the Jack of Dust. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. So this is going to be like a boss that we're going to be fighting on the first tutorial level. Okay? It says there, in the ruins of an ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dunes lives a mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare to take their chances travelling through his domain. He rules as the king over the barren lands. Okay. So, this is the actual game board. I know it looks pretty strange, but you'll get used to it. Basically, this guy here, the guy in front of us, I'm actually pointing to the screen, I don't know why, he's the dealer, and each of these cards, imagine it like a piece of a board game board. Each of these cards reveals a certain area that we're going to go and visit. And the cards actually get shuffled, like every game. And it's really, really sweet. And as you go through the game, you actually unlock more cards, therefore increasing the size of the game board, the weapons you accumulate, the stories that are told within the one game itself. Let's move our piece. This is us. As you can see, you've got this little gold figure. We're on the start card there. Let's move on to the next one, and we can show you exactly what happens. So the Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Okay. You see a wagon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Do you want to walk? Do we want to climb down and retrieve the weapon? Or do we want to leave it? I think we're going to climb down and retrieve the weapon. Okay, so here it shows we've got 4 cards. 3 chances.
Options.
Yep, 3 chances are going to be a success. 1 is going to be a failure. Let's go with the 3rd one. Failure! Really? Shit, okay, so the healer draws 1 health pain card. You begin to make your way down the cliff face, but soon slip and fall painfully onto the rocks below. So we've lost 10 health.
Oh dear.
Well, it's a good start so far, isn't it? Okay, so we get to draw 1 weapon card. We've got a sword. 23 damage, and it just says press X to strike enemies. Okay. We've equipped it.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Right, okay, so let's go on to the next card.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
Okay. One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long held mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? We can ask for longer life, supplies, or gold. I think we'll ask for gold, because we don't have any. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if you wish. the dealer draws 3 gold gain cards. So we just gained 30
I'm sure
gold.
you're grateful for that.
Yes, we are. 15 gold. 40 gold, nice. So we've already got 85 gold. As you can see in the bottom left, it shows you health, food, and gold. Every time you move across a card, it uses 1 food, and if you're out of food and you continue moving through the cards, etc., you lose 10 health a turn, I believe. Anyway, the elders of our kind often say that we have that we must retread paths we once took in order to gain an advantage on the present. Farewell, mortal. Okay.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizardry wand of my own creation. Okay, so he cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, and then sits patiently waiting for you to answer. So we can give him the bread from our plate, we can give him 20 gold, we can ask what he needs, or we can ignore him. Let's ask what he needs. I need to help you. Okay. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean! He smiles with a warm grin and reveals all his chipped yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Okay, so we've gained a shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Okay, so the shields with this trait allow your hero to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. This must be performed with precise timing as the projectile draws near. So we press the Y button. For those of you that aren't aware, I'm using the Xbox pad. Press Y to reflect. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Counter. Okay, so weapons with this trait allow the hero to counter foes' attacks. Look for green attack indicators above foes to press Y, and press Y to counter. This is what reminds me kind of Batman, the actual combat mechanics. If you know that you're going to get hit, you press Y and you'll like dodge behind them. Okay.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Thank you. So then, before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Next card.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Okay, so the stairs. This takes us down to the next floor. Next set of cards. You have discovered the exit to this area. Let's take the stairs. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him. If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Okay, the next card. So, a winding trail.
Ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
So, an ambush. Okay, so you're going to see combat here. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking your way ahead. The dealer draws 1 monster card. Okay, weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by undergrowth. Give us your gold or die. We can attack the cowardly band, daring to threaten you, or we can give them all of your gold. Let's attack. Attack the cowardly band that is daring to threaten you. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. So, this is why it reminds me of Fable. You'll see the graphic style when we're actually in combat. And one thing I really like about the game, which isn't in a lot of games, is whatever equipment we get actually appears on our characters, which I think is really, really good.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Okay. So we counted him. So we counter you as well. And you're down as well, my friend. Boom! To the face. So yeah, as you can see, the game's... it's really nice. There's a lot of elements in one game, and I really, really like it. Okay, so you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws 3 gain cards. So we gained an armor. We gained Damocles.
A classical approach to dealing with crowds.
During combat, press the right bumper to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. Nice.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
We gain 3 food as well. It's pretty nice because, as you just said about an artifact, it takes time to ready them, etc. But last time I played, when I did the tutorial myself, I didn't get Damocles. I got something totally different. So there, it shows that if you're going to be playing the game, you may just end up with totally different runs. So we gain some food, which is good. We gain some more food. Brilliant. So next card. An ambush.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
Okay, let's go. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that you're not... that your life is in grave danger. We draw 1 monster card. Okay, 3 of dust. If you've not guessed by now, the 3 of dust, basically 3 means we're going to get 3 opponents, and the dust means they're just going to be bandits. If there's like skeletons for the actual suit, or skulls, sorry, we'll be fighting skeletons. Okay, so it's telling us how to use an artifact. Okay. Oh! No. Let's stun you. Counter you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nicely done. Oh, we lost the combo, unfortunately. And now it's just me and you. And you're gone. 1 swoop of our sword. We didn't use Damocles there, we didn't need to, but whatever. Okay, so while searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realise that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Should we flee or sneak up and kill him? Let's kill the guy. Okay, so here are our chances. Let's go with the second. Are you kidding? Taken by surprise, you're knocked to the ground. When you recover, you find yourself alone with the dead. Oh my god. Can't believe we failed. I just want to have a look at settings, because it seems really loud. We'll keep the voice high. It just seems really loud when we're actually in combat. I think that should be okay. Anyway, let's continue. A travelling mage. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Let's go to the store. Greetings, wise traveller. I have much to offer you.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Okay, so let's look at what items we can purchase. We can purchase a plunderer's cap, which when you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. An alchemical silver. This is what I got in the tutorial. Press the right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. The dragon ring. While all dragon relics are equipped, receive 50% max health and full healing after every combat. Or the Hermes antlers. Lizard men take double damage from players' attacks. I really like alchemic silver. I've played with it. It's nice. But I'm thinking possibly a plunderer's cap. Then again, we've got 85. We could afford both. Can we sell anything? What have we got? We've got sword, shield, Damocles, which I don't particularly want to sell. How much is food? Food costs 6. Okay, tell you what, let's do this. We'll buy a plunderer's cap.
The power of a prophet. Choose your fate.
And we'll get a alchemical silver as well.
A wonderful creation, forged of alchemical processes, but given permanent shape. I know of nothing like it.
Let's equip
Artifacts
it.
give you powerful abilities to use in combat.
Oh, I misjudged. I thought we had sufficient gold, but we don't. We've only got 2. Oh well, we've actually got 11 food, so we're alright. Let's just leave the shop. So, one would assume that the next card is the boss. Let's go.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Okay, so the Jack of Dust. Let's fight him.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Okay, so we get 3 tokens. Let's fight him. Four of dust, which means we're going to get 4 bandits as well as the boss. And here he is. Okay. So, let's use alchemical
enemy
silver.
Attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counter.
Okay, the reason I'm actually failing here is I'm trying to activate alchemical silver. Oh. Okay. There we go, it's activated. Oh, we got hit. Oh, and again, shit. And he's down. First boss, the Jack of Dust, has been conquered. Check out that helmet, we look like Magneto.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Okay, so there you go. He's just given us the little snippet that there's 11 bosses to go in the game, so 12 in total. Let's use this first coin. We'll find out what cards we get. Okay, so we'll reveal this one. We've got the Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant, Devil's Choice, a River, and the Captain of the Guards. Let's use this one. We've got some medium armor, some Chains of Rage, a mercenary contract, medium armor again, Fortitude's Breath, and Desperate Measures. And the last coin is a Bandit Attack, a Maze of Traps, and Goblins. They all get mixed into the deck.
Deal again.
And there we go. So, let me just show you exactly.
Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
There you go. So that is the tutorial. Join me next episode where we will look at our deck build our map and our deck, and equip all the cool little weapons we've got. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here. I'm gonna love playing this game. I really, really am. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If so, please leave a like. And if you definitely want to see more Hand of Fate or any content from little old me, please hit that subscribe button. Take care, everybody. See you, bye. But please join me in the first episode where we're going to go through the tutorial. And if you watch this, you'll understand exactly what I mean by a mixture of genres. So let's start Hand of Fate.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
Check out this guy's skills. How good is he at cards? I won't want to play poker against him. Anyway, let's go.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare to take their chances travelling through his domain. He rules as the king over the barren lands. Okay. So, this is the actual game board. I know it looks pretty strange, but you'll get used to it. Basically, this guy here, the guy in front of us, I'm actually pointing to the screen, I don't know why, he's the dealer, and each of these cards, imagine it like a piece of a board game board. Each of these... Hello there everybody, and welcome to Hand of Fate, a new series on the channel, and I must say this game is absolutely amazing. I've played it for about half an hour, and yeah, I love it, and I think you guys are going to love it too. It's a game that's sort of a mix of genres. You've got like a tabletop game meets collectible card game meets dungeon crawler with a dash of Fable and Batman Arkham Asylum combat. Yeah, it might sound weird. These cards reveals a certain area that we're going to go and visit. And the cards actually get shuffled like every game. And it's really, really sweet. And as you go through the game, you actually unlock more cards, therefore increasing the size of the game board, the weapons you accumulate, the stories that are told within the one game itself. Let's move our piece. This is us. As you can see, you've got this little gold figure. We're on the start card there. Let's move on to the next one, and we can show you exactly what happens. So the Twisted Canyon.
You remember the Jack of Dust? He still awaits your challenge.
Okay, so the Jack of Dust. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. So this is going to be like a boss that we're going to be fighting on the first tutorial level. Okay? It says there, in the ruins of an ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dunes lives a mysterious leader of the desert